Shalom everybody, hope you're doing well, hope your week was amazing, getting ready for another Shabbat in the world. How amazing is it? We're so lucky, we're so fortunate, we're so blessed. Shabbat's coming so soon. Parshat Vayishlach is the Parshat that we're reading this week. One thing I want to share with you from a teaching from Harav Avram Yitzchak HaKohen Cook. He focuses on Yaakov's coming back. And after 20 years of living outside of the land of Israel, Yaakov's coming back. After running away from his brother Esau, who wanted to kill him. After living with Lavan, right, his brother-in-law, right, and going through many challenges there, he comes back a married person with a large family, and he's coming back home. He's coming back to the land of Israel. And the Torah mentions that when he comes back into the land of Israel, that he comes back Shalem. He comes back Shalem to the city of Shechem in the land of Canaan. And Rav Kook focuses on this idea of that he comes back Shalem, because on some level it seems like he came back like, I don't know, kind of broken. Right? Running away from his brother, all these years with his brother-in-law who just tricked him and misguided him so much. Right? On his way back to the land of Israel, he's wrestling with this angel, and though he defeats him, he gets injured. So what do you mean that he's coming back Shalem? It's like such a strange number of years for Yaakov. Rashi there comments that when it says that he was Shalem, that he was complete, that he was whole in body, in money, in terms of money, and also in Torah. Torah study, Torah wisdom, Torah understanding. Rav Kook quotes the Gemara, the Talmud, that says that when it says that he was whole in body, it means that he was healed from this injury that he received from wrestling this stranger, this angel. When it says that he was whole with money, even though he gave this huge gift to Esau in his attempt to make peace with him, he still had plenty of money left. And when he was whole in his Torah study, even though he spent all those years living in a house of avodah zarah, of idol worship in a very foreign, different kind of ways, he never forgot his Torah knowledge. Right? He stood whole. So here, right, we see Yaakov coming back in this bemet, like really whole, perfected, kind of complete way. Rav Kook goes on to teach and to explain something really, really deep and really, really beautiful. He says, usually people find one pursuit in life and they go deep into it. Whatever it is, a profession, a cause, a vision, whatever it is. But oftentimes, if a person wants to do more than just that one thing, they find that going, approaching life, so to speak, with a multi-faceted approach, one thing gets negated. It's hard to approach different aspects of life fully and completely and accomplishing all of one's goals in all those different fields. Right? For example, he says if someone wants to be physically strong, so that is going to entail at some point in that process an expenditure of money, and will weaken their strength in money. And I think we can add to that if someone focuses so much on the physical, they can easily forget about the spiritual, right? About their soul, like we talked about last week, and Torah knowledge and wisdom and things like that. And if someone's so, I need to make so much money, that could, God forbid, get them to a point where they're so worried and thinking about money so much, it can get them sick, right? And if someone's so intensely focused on the spiritual and their wisdom and the mind and the soul, they could forget about their body, God forbid, right? They could forget about the need in this world for some amount of money. So he beautifully explains that life is so many different aspects, and we can get caught up in one of them and then forget about the others, and we're living in a state of imbalance, right? But Yaakov Avinu teaches us how to live in balance. The Torah describes Yaakov in another place as an ishtam, as on some level like a simple person, but it's like a holistic person. Rav Kook says Yaakov has this incredible ability of balance, of approaching various aspects of life in this holistic manner, and being able to balance and bring all these different, sometimes contradictory or sometimes conflicting aspects of life, and bring them into harmony. Right? That's Yaakov. Right? We know Yaakov's grandfather was Avram. He was Chesed on one side. His father was Yitzchak on the other side. That's Gevurah. Right? And Yaakov is right in the middle, Tiferet. He's the balance of both Avram and Yitzchak. He's able to walk in this world, right, of sound body, of sound mind, of sound soul. He's able to balance the body going back to Rashi's teaching, the body, the money, and the wisdom, the spirituality, and not get lost in either or in any of them, right? And as a result, forgetting the others, he is able to tie them all together. And Yaakov is this holistic approach to life that the Torah, I believe, is wanting for all of us. And through the story of Yaakov, right, we're seeing an example of what this could look like. On some level, his life seems so intense and so all over the place, and so much, so much suffering and so much confusion. Yet through it all, he's in each time. He goes through it with sound body, sound mind, sound soul, approaching all the different levels of reality, right, and weaving them together into this perfect harmony. We should be blessed with that, right, to achieve that in our own lives, for sure. I'm sure many of us, if not all of us, could relate with that need and that desire. So may we extract that teaching from this week's Torah portion. When we read and learn those words, may we embed that teaching in our mind, in our body, and in our soul, and really know how to balance all that there is to balance in this world: the physical, the spiritual, the mental, the emotional, right? The body, the money, the wisdom, all those things together, and become like Yaakov Avinu, holistic people living life in a holistic way. Lots of love and blessing from the land